It is Sunday, February 23rd, 10:25 p.m. Pacific time. So the Asian session, the first Asian session of this week is just about to close. I will just give a quick update on my previous trades in dollar, Swiss franc, gold, and silver. So first I will go over dollar, Swiss franc. So I was expecting it to sell off from last week, so it is breaking right now below the sellout level of 0.9. So let's see, where exactly did I sell? I took a sell on Wednesday after it broke this supporting trend line. So that was a pretty clean breakout in the New York session, sold down all the way to the previous lows at 897. So Friday there was not too much action, on Thursday it sold off, and then on Friday, even with the FOMC minutes being released, there was not too much action in dollar Swiss franc. It did close on Friday at the lows again, so I took another position just around the close at around 11 a.m. In the New York session. It rebounded a little bit, but then this Sunday in the Asian session, it continued to break out again. So right now it is trading below the lows, and I expect it to continue to sell off as we get into the London and New York sessions on Monday. So just to frame in the broader context again, I am trading this rebound on the weekly time frame. I'm trading this range here between 0.915 all the way down to 0.84. So I expect it to at least go down halfway, and then I will see what the price action is around there. If it continues to break through, then I will try to hold until the lows here. Just to give you an idea, the halfway point is around 0.878. So previously, the last three times when it sold off at this level, it was a very clean and sharp breakthrough on the weekly trends. Not much resistance around here, but I will have to see if that continues to be the case this time. So from the context of the FOMC minutes on Friday, the Fed did continue to hold US interest rates as is. The equity markets had quite a sell-off on Friday. If we see here, most of the indexes were down almost 2%, and a lot of the high-flying tech stocks were down even more than that. So it doesn't look like the Fed is going to cut interest rates soon. They're mostly holding at this point, so the market is reacting to that. As far as gold is also trading flat, kind of mirroring what's been happening in the other markets. So if we go back to the weekly time frame, we're not breaking out past the $29.40 level yet. And if you look at the daily time frame, we've had almost four consecutive dojis. We have to see how the current one will be today. I actually exited my gold trades on Friday. I think one hit a stop loss overnight or in the morning, and then I manually closed one the next day at Thursday around 9 p.m. at night. It was looking like it was going to break down, and then I just closed it manually, and then it actually did sell off in the London session before recovering in the last day of the trading week. But even in the 1 hour context, this is very choppy. Sometimes it looks like it's breaking through, but then it'll recover, forming these wicks here. So very hard to tell even on the 1 hour and 4 hour time frames. So I don't think I'm going to trade it until it cleanly breaks above 29.45. Silver, I also manually closed my position at the same time. So this was at 9 p.m. last Thursday. So it didn't break out past the $33 level, kind of came back, and then once it went kind of flat here, actually closed below some 32.84, so I just exited manually here, which was good because on Friday, silver, it kind of has a more volatile move than gold. So even if gold goes flat or drops a little bit, silver will drop a lot in comparison. But yeah, in terms of the daily time frame, silver is trading flat on the Tenkan-sen. This could be another bounce, but it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, even in the weekly for the last 2 months, it's not been a very clean move up. It's mostly just grinding up. You see these long wicks here. But yeah, if gold sells off, silver could also sell off back below $30. So it's just a bit hard to tell right now. Dollar is actually weak against a lot of the currencies. Even dollar yen had a sell-off last week. So let's check euro dollar. Yeah, the euro is also relatively strong against the dollar right now. Dixie, this is a basket. So yeah, this one is also selling down to the Kijun-sen at 105. So yeah, dollar under pressure, which is interesting, even though interest rates are relatively high. Again, if you read into a lot of the macro happenings, the longer term credit of the US government is being called into question. So if you look at the bond market, even though the short-term rates, it looks like they're going down, the long-term 30-year rates are actually rising, which is very different in this rate cutting cycle. I'm actually reading Ray Dalio's latest book, How Countries Go Broke. There's a lot of interesting insights over there. He talks about the long-term debt cycle, which is at the central bank level. So yeah, debt levels at the Fed are very high at the central bank after the COVID crisis. This is all happening in tandem with the new regime, the Department of Government Efficiency. They are trying to cut spending as quickly as possible. It looks like they're making progress, but the market is not really factoring that in right now. So yeah, there could be a turning point, but still a lot of work to be done before that materializes. So anyway, this week I'm mostly holding my dollar Swiss franc trades. I have 2 positions open right now. The first was a 1.6 lot, trading about 1% risk. And then because after it sold off here, I was able to take a tighter stop loss. I took another 2.5 lot position, 2 positions, so 5 lots total, selling here and setting the stop loss at 0.901. So the first one, I've already moved actually this stop loss to break even. So all 4 stop losses are at 0.901. And then the second position was 1% risk from this level to the stop loss here. So yeah, about 37, 38 pips of risk. But yeah, looking at the 1 hour candle, this one has 25 minutes left until close. This is a very weak price action. It doesn't look like many buyers are interested in the Asian session. So it could touch this 0.896 level and then sell off sharply as the London session opens. If that does happen, then I can move this stop loss maybe somewhere around here or just above the breakout point, as close to break even as possible.